Hello, my lovely twin flames. Welcome back. Welcome if you're new. So, I'm doing the reading today. I don't feel great, so just keep that in mind. Um, so a few things I wanted to go into before messages before we get to the cards. So, I'm picking up a lot of disappointment from some people because their twin hasn't reached out to them if they're in, non-communication terms, okay? So there's this whole thing about Mercury retrograde bringing people from the past back, the exes are coming, or whatever. It's about reflecting to the past, okay? So know that that doesn't mean for all of you that you will see or communicate with your twin at this time. It simply means that you are reflecting on the past and trying to clean up whatever miscommunication, misunderstanding, and that might be doing it on your own. You don't have to be with your twin. The twin flame journey is for yourself, okay? It's your journey. You don't have how should I say this? Okay, so if you consider yourself the feminine, masculine, doesn't matter, right? This is both of you. You both have your own journey, okay? And that's the misconception that people have that, oh, we gotta do this together. No. Actually, what I keep hearing from my guides is whenever there's, the physical separation, it's actually better for you, okay? And I know some of you, when you, let's say, are not, together on a physical level and you still communicate with them or you're friends with them, whatever it is, which is good, okay? But there are things you need to clear out on your own. And that means loving each other from a distance, okay? Especially when karma is involved, because at this time we're closing out karmic cycles so that, it doesn't keep turning around and we don't keep repeating those cycles that we've repeated in other lifetimes, okay? So distance is very actually beneficial at this time because you can't, how should I say this? You can't burn through that karma when your twin is next to you. It's very difficult. I wouldn't suggest you do it. As much as I work on myself and balance myself and heal myself, that's their karma, okay? Regardless, yes, you do both have karma together, but their karma is their karma and your karma is your karma, okay? I just want to say that because I feel like a lot of you, it's like you want them so bad next to you, and that's understanding, but at the same time, it's not going to help you. And the way you know this, okay, guys, one way you really know this is that when you're around them, you feel it in your physical body. You feel pain, you feel discomfort, whatever, when your twin is around, even if you're not with them. Let's just say, not with them, I mean like you're not boyfriend and girlfriend or boyfriend and boyfriend, girlfriend, girlfriend, whatever your relationship is. What I'm saying is that if you are in their presence and you're feeling a physical symptoms that are discomfort, okay, you might be nauseous, you might feel a surge of heat, you might, have some pain that's all of a sudden like shooting up your back. Whatever it is, that is your cue that you have to release that, okay? And you have to work through that on your own. So that is one message that is coming up. That is a confirmation. Always bells are confirmation notifications of what I just said for some of you, okay? So keep that in mind. And some of you now that are not together are also feeling the pain or discomfort because of what your twin is working on their own, okay? So it could come up either way 4, if you're feeling, depending on what you are, know that your left side, if you're feeling anything on your left side, that is the feminine energy, divine feminine. On your right, that's the masculine energy. So that's how you know what you need to work on, okay? So just keep that in mind. So if, for example, if you're a feminine and your right side is hurting or discomfort or whatever, then that means that you need help with your masculine, because it's all about balancing out those energies. We can't be more one than the other. It doesn't help us. Okay, so guys, getting into the cards. Okay, I'm gonna get this one first. So we got the dolphin. Okay, I love dolphins. They're so beautiful. Okay, so as you know, dolphins, they're such like high vibrational creatures. Okay, um, this is for my empaths who are watching, that they're so sensitive to energies. And at this time, you might, like I said earlier, you might be feeling your twins' energies on you, even though, like, for some of you, I know, like, you've been blocking out their energy and this and that. And you're working on yourself. But sometimes it just creeps in and you're like, okay, what's going on? This is not me. um Especially when it has to do with feeling in your um emotional body, okay, which is, you feel it physically, right? So this is about what's the word for it, transmuting those energies, okay, because energy doesn't die, so you got to transmute it, right? So if you're feeling very sensitive, for some of you, I'm getting you're feeling very emotional, and there's like highs and lows you're going through right now. So it could be 1 minute you're really mad at your twin because they disappointed you so much, and that keeps coming up like a um what is the word for it, conversations in your head. So you keep getting those, not conversations, I should say more like misunderstandings or arguments with them, that keeps coming and repeating like a broken record player, okay? So if you're getting that, it's because you need to transmute that energy. So if you have anger 1 minute and you're like, oh my God, I can't, I can't believe they said that, and it still bothers you. And things are from the past. These conversations, this communication you had with them, it's coming up and it's so disappointing. You got to transmute that, because that is your key to raising your vibration. If you get stuck in those, past arguments, whatever they said, okay, and what I'm getting is like somebody got called stupid, or like you're not smart or something like that. Um, when people belittle you or they put you down, it's really they're projecting, okay? So if um, somebody called you stupid or something like that, dumb, you're dumb or stupid. I don't know, I'm getting something like that. So this has to do with their projection. So it has to do with their insecurities of being stupid or feeling stupid, okay? So don't take things like that to heart. Just transmute that energy and see them from a higher perspective, because regardless, they were speaking through the ego, okay? And I know how hard it is for you to see things in a higher perspective sometimes, because you need to balance it out. And I know there's a lot of literature out there that's like, oh, you got to kill your ego, whatever. No, you need your ego. There's things that you need your ego for, okay? Because reality is that, when you are with someone who doesn't bring the highest and best out of you, or doesn't see you for your highest and best, there's an issue there, okay? But you have to be grounded and think to yourself, okay, um, as mad as you are at this person for whatever they said to you or how they put you down, it's like, you have to tell yourself that I'm not that person. So you got to believe it yourself, because you have to heal that part of you that, how should I say it? replies or reacts back to people like that. Okay. So I mean, I'm on YouTube. There's like so many people that are low vibrational. Um, and there's a lot of people that are high vibrational, right? So you got to balance it out. You can't, sometimes I get some nasty comments and I just know those people are hurting and they're in low vibration. So you can't really take everything to heart or seriously, even as sensitive as you are. And for my empaths, I know how hard it is because I'm an empath too. And I used to be very like, I would take everything to heart and whatever. And it's just like, you just can't believe, like, why would somebody say something like that? Just know that they're hurting, okay? They're in pain and whatnot. Because anytime somebody calls you less than what you are, know that that's their issue. It's not yours, okay? So keep that in mind because I feel like some of you are feeling very emotional, and it's really up and down. So it's like 1 minute you're thinking about the past things with your twin, and then the next minute it's like you want them and you're just missing them, and it's like, why does it have to be like this? Why does it have to be this difficult? Okay, so there is something on the way, and this all out God, uh Mercury, right? So this is about you um getting into your spiritual practice. And some of you are very like, okay, this is about self-discovery, right? So you can't just do one spiritual practice and that's it and you do it forever. You're going to go through phases, okay? So it's like one day you're going to do something, 1 month you're going to do something, you're like, okay, I'm going to focus on this for 1 month, and then something else comes up, maybe like a physical pain or like some discomfort, and you're like, what is going on? There's like some type of fogginess. So then you try something else. Your spiritual practice is not going to be the same, guys, forever. It's not. Like, I found myself doing different things all the time. There's always things that come up and I'm like, okay, this is what it is. Now I'm going to do this, okay? So don't pay attention so much to the labels that are out there when it comes like, oh, everybody's doing Reiki, so I'm going to do Reiki. There you are okay, this is what I want to say. Especially when it comes to, if you feel like you're a star seed. I don't know if I have any star seeds. Let me know. If you're a star seed, you are different, than most people. Okay, let's just put it that way. And it's because I'm sure you found it hard to be in your physical body. So you need to incorporate different things into your practice. Okay, so make sure to be open-minded, okay, when it comes to trying new things, learning new things, exploring what works for you, what doesn't, okay? It's not like you do one thing and you're like, okay, I'm set, I'm gonna do this forever. No, okay? There's stages you go through, there's steps you need to take to further, elevate your vibration, and so you don't get hurt, okay? I'm feeling a very sensitive energy from a lot of you that like it just hurts you so bad that somebody would say such things, okay? Know that it's all an illusion, okay? When people are mean, it's all an illusion. Simple as that, okay? So keep that in mind as you are, on your spiritual process, okay? When you are on your healing process, you're always healing, okay? It never stops. We're always growing. That's why we're here. We're human, okay? We're souls experiencing a human experience, right? Human lives, okay? We got to remind ourselves of that. And then we have the owl. So this has to do with gifts. So some of you are going to discover your gifts, okay? So gifts are opening up at this time. And this also has to do with spiritual wisdom, higher wisdom, because some of you have ancestry that goes way back to like ancient times. Some of you are very old souls, okay? So this has to do with realizing your gifts and using them for yourself, because usually what happens is like when you have gifts, what you learn your gifts, okay, you use them, you utilize them for your own life, okay, and then those around you, you start using it on them, okay. So this is about that type of a gift is what I'm getting. So a lot of you are discovering that. And the other thing I'm also picking up on is like this Scorpio season, a lot of ancestors are coming through my readings, people that are actually passed on loved ones too. So I feel like for some of you, if you feel those people that have passed on, it's because they're here for to give you guidance, because there's decisions that you need to make. There's a lot of changes you're going through, and they're here to tell you that they're with you and that you're safe, and to help you, to guide you to make those decisions and the necessary changes for your highest good, okay? So if you're feeling it's like you're smelling maybe their cologne or anything like that, or um, it's like you remember the things they told you so much, when they were alive, it's like that's what's coming through. I feel a sense of protection also, and it could be because at this time, like I said earlier, a lot of people are disappointed. Because we're closing out Mercury retrograde next week. Mercury is going to be, start being in a stationary position. So if you didn't get the communication, it's like you're mad about it, or you're disappointed, like, why didn't I? And this has a lot to do with your ancestors, also your passed on loved ones that are protecting you at this time, because they know you need to do, that healing, that spiritual practice on your own without your twin, okay? And that's okay. Actually, that's better, is what Spirit is saying to me. Okay. So, and another thing I'm picking up on is, I know I told you guys, whoever's returning viewers of my channel, that I'm not really gonna get into the to what your twin is going through, because I know that this is your journey and you need to, sometimes you need to block out that energy to go through your own healing process. Okay. Some of you have chosen not to, and I do respect that, of course, but I want you all to think about that, okay? The masculine right now is feeling very unstable, okay? So you might be feeling their energy, especially when it has to do, like I said, the right side of your body, and also feeling a tug, like somebody's pulling you, and I'm getting a shoulder pain or heaviness on the shoulder area or the arms, okay? Upper arms. So for some of you, you might be feeling that, and there's a lot of instability. So there's a lot of unsureness at this time. So I'm going to pick up on this because I feel like a lot of you really need to know about the masculine, is what I'm getting, or whoever is the cross watcher. Okay, so whoever's watching your twin, I'm gonna see what I can pick up on their energy, because I feel like a lot of you need to know this. There's a lot of instability, so whoever your twin is might be going through a lot of because they are closing out a karmic cycle. Okay, so this has a lot to do with things in the physical that they are trying to move around, is what I'm getting. Move around. Strategize. Okay. So here's the thing. This is what I'm getting. Around the person, your twin, okay, there's a lot of things that they need to move out of the way and move people out of the way, okay? So this is about their success and growth, and they are realizing that a lot of people that are in their environment is hindering their growth, okay? Hindering their growth, hindering their success. So there's a lot of people that they have to deal with, their responsibilities. It could be your twin is responsible and they have obligations to people around them, and they're trying to figure it out how to make that. You know what's interesting? What I'm getting, it's like, okay, so I'm picking up on an energy where it's like they are, they feel an obligation, like a duty, um, to the whoever's around them, okay? And they're trying to differentiate to what now they are, because I feel like a lot of them gave too much to the people around them, and now they're trying to figure out, how can I put a limit? How can I put boundaries on this, okay? And this has a lot to do with the ego, because it's like they have taken pride in the control they have to the people around them. But little do they know that they are being controlled by their environment. So it's kind of like a catch 22 is what I'm picking up with this energy. It's like they think they got control over it, but really they are being controlled themselves. So they're trying to figure out, I think they're waking up. Okay, that's what they're saying. They're waking up to this, and they're trying to put boundaries, and it's so hard for them. So whoever this is, and they're realizing that the instability that they're experiencing now is because of these people, this person, whoever's in their environment. Yeah, because this is like a person who's busy trying to multitask and take care of so many things at once. It's very unbalancing. Like, look at this guy. He's trying to balance, he or she, whoever it is, trying to balance all these things. And it's like, how can I get, how can I get to this? How can I get to this, right? How can I get to my, my wishes or whatever, when there's so much going on around me? It's chaotic, right? Okay, that's what I'm picking up for a group of your twins. Yeah. And it's like, exactly, who should I invest? What should I invest my time in? Okay. So this person is looking around them and realizing, doesn't have to be a male, it could be a female, realizing, what should I put my energy in now? Because all these people and the situation that I put my energy in is, I'm off. I'm completely off. And when I say off, this person is feeling very unstable and realizing they're not being rewarded for all the time, attention, that they put into the situation or to the people around them, okay? And they're just taking a step back and just reflecting, like, what has my life become? What? Like, some of them think their life is meaningless, okay? Is what I'm picking up on, okay? Yeah. Okay, and then it comes. Death comes, destruction, okay? So this is, like I said, tower energy is such a good energy. I know a lot of people get freaked out when the tower comes, but listen, guys, the foundation this person built on whatever life they're living, whatever situation, whatever environment that they're in, is breaking down, okay? This is Mars energy. This is total scorpionic energy. And then we got the death card, and that's total Scorpio, okay? So this is about realizing that whatever foundation they have built around them was very faulty. The intentions might have been pure on their part, but I'm picking up on other people's part, it wasn't, okay? So I feel like for this person, that they're done with whatever situation that they're in. They're seriously done, and this is causing a transformation. They're realizing, it's like, they're having an epiphany, like a major, major waking up. Like, oh my God, like, what is going on around me? What have I been doing for such a long time? Whatever I invested my time and effort in is is in shams, okay? So this is death. This is the ending, okay? But really there's no ending, there's transition. So this person has to pick back up and build this on a new foundation. But the person is reflecting now, okay? Whoever this is, your twin, that the energy I'm picking up on is thinking, do I let this foundation completely break down and not build it up? And do I start my new foundation somewhere else with other people and another situation? Okay? Now I'm talking about this has nothing to do with you. Whoever's watching, this has to do with them and whatever situation they're in. This could be a family environment, a home environment, whoever that they're associating with, okay? You know who this is for, so if this is for you, because all those people or that person, whoever's energy I'm picking up on, now they're looking at it, they're waking up and they're saying to themselves, like, this investment has no rewards. Okay, that's what they're thinking. They thought that it was going to reap rewards, and what I'm getting is they've been taken advantage of. Okay, they've been taken advantage of. They've been manipulated. So that's what. Yep. That's what they are going through right now. And it's really of the question of, do I just leave this broken down foundation and start a new foundation with other people, a new home, new environment, or do I, it's really hard. Whoever's energy I'm picking up on, it's really hard for them to leave because they're so, it's like this person doesn't like change. Whoever's energy I'm picking up on, it could be a fixed sign, okay? It's really hard for fixed signs to change. So just keep that in mind. They could have fixed placements in, doesn't have to be sun sign, okay? So this is about them. Okay, so this is one thing. So whatever foundation they built it on, their ego is involved to it, right? Because they think they have failed because wherever they are, they're not happy. Let's just put it that way, okay? They're not happy. They feel unstable. They feel like taken advantage of. They feel like whatever they put in, they're not getting anything. And some of them actually are losing. I don't know what this has to do with. Maybe they're losing a home or they're losing an investment is what I'm getting also in the physical, material perspective. And they're looking around, okay, and this is, their pride. This is them. This is the ego, right? And their ego is telling them, you failed, you screwed it up, whatever, right? And they don't have you around. This is the Empress. You don't have to be an Empress energy. You don't have to be a female, but you're not there helping them pick it back up, right? You're not there. You're not in their presence. To whoever this is, you're not communicating, okay? And there's no Empress energy to, tame that ego and tell them, no, you didn't fail, to be that encouraging person for them. You're not there to tell them that. And they're really missing you, okay? Whoever's energy I'm picking up right now, it's like you're not there nurturing them and telling them everything's gonna be okay, boo, right? You're not there. Don't worry. You can start all over. Because really what you want to tell this person is like, you got to make a decision. You stay or leave. That's it. You leave with your head held up high to whatever situation this is. Have your confidence that it's okay to leave. Okay? And then we got the Chariot card. Because look at the stars we got, okay? It's like this person knows very well that you're their star, okay? It's just that they don't have the confidence and courage right now. This person's energy is very low vibrational. And I'm not saying that with judgment, I'm saying it as they're so depressed. They're so mad at themselves that whatever foundation that they built has crumbled down. Okay? But this is what they got to do. This is the chariot. He, she follows the star. Okay? That's when they come to you. And this person is like this person needs to make a decision, okay? Because they miss you so much. They're thinking about you constantly. They're probably trying to haunt you in your dreams. Like they're probably trying to come through. Let me know if that you're seeing your twin in your dream, okay? Or you're getting visions of them, the things that they did before, like their mannerisms, um maybe their cologne, their perfume, whatever it is, okay? You're really feeling them. It's because they're missing you so much because you're not around. They're feeling that void of the nurture and the encouragement you gave them, okay? So it's like they're in indecisive mode, not because they don't know if they want you or not. It's just that they don't know how to do it because you're not around. They're so tired of the situation that they're in. And I feel like for some of you, your twin has been in a family dynamic that is just like, whoa. That's what I want to say. Whoa, I'm going to keep it at that. Okay? Like, they think they got control over it, but they're so manipulated. Like, disgusting. It's disgusting. There's so much trickery involved and so much fakeness is what I'm picking up on. Like, people around them are so fake, okay? So it's like, I miss you, I want you, I feel such a deep void that you're not around, but I'm so depressed, and at the same time, they're so embarrassed and regretful and guilty for how they treated you. So now they're thinking, like, how do I come back to my twin? I hurt them so much. But yeah, you're their wish fulfillment. That's their wish, is to be with you. Okay? We got the star, we got the 9 of cups. They know that you're the person who can bring them emotional fulfillment, and all they did was they pushed you away. Yeah. But now, okay. This is great. So whoever's twin has been resisting them, resisting. They finally woke up and realized that they're the ones who was pushing you away. So I have to say, I'm getting some energy, and I know that, I don't know if this came up before for a star sign. I'm picking up on a selfish energy, so this could be a female. I'm picking up on more on a feminine energy, so it could be a female or somebody who has more feminine energy that is around your twin, that is manipulating the situation. So this person manipulated your twin for their favor, okay, to keep them around. And this doesn't have to be a romantic partner. It could be a mother, sister, grandmother, aunt, I don't know, friend. That's a feminine energy I'm picking up on, okay? So this person really affected your connection with your twin, and now it's like they're realizing that they don't want to resist this anymore. Okay? But at the same time, it's like they want to communicate with you, but there's a lot of things you both need to discuss, and they're kind of scared of that, is what I'm picking up. There's this discussion that needs to take place, but they're kind of scared for that. Ooh, okay. So it could be that you told your twin, don't come back to me unless you're serious, you're solid, and but they want to reach out to you. But here's the thing, guys, they have to apologize to you. That's what they're thinking. They need to apologize to you, and that's what's kind of holding them back at this time. They do want to reach out to you. I feel like they're no longer going to resist this connection. So there's a conversation that's going to be had. But the major thing is that they have so much guilt that they have to express it to you. So I feel like apologies need to be had, and they're realizing this. So this is about patience. This is about, temperance. And for some of you, they're not ready to give the apology. And it's because they're going through so much right now. They're going through a transformative process. But I feel like they're losing patience. Yeah, they want to reach out to you. They don't have to be a female. They could be a male reaching out to you. But this person's emotions are all over the place. I want to tell you. So if they do reach out to you, keep that in mind. See it from a higher perspective as to what they're going through. Regardless, I know that they hurt you. Okay, I know that. They hurt you in the past a lot. But this is about... So they might reach out to you and act like nothing happened. Like act like in a very cold manner. But know that it's because of all the things that they're going through and has nothing to do with you. Judgment. Okay? They want to come back together. They want to revive what they feel like they killed. Okay? Let's just put it that way. I know that sounds very violent, but whatever they killed, the connection, they know that they were the one who did this, okay? They know that they were the one who took something good and like tainted it up, okay? And I feel like they're really thinking of this. Sorry guys, I ran out of space. So they want to be, I feel like they want to come to you in a serious way, but you might not take them seriously. And also some of them, they want to clean up what is going on in their immediate environment, okay? But I do feel like there was some type of ultimatum. I don't know whose energy I'm picking up on. Like, don't come back to me unless you're serious. You're gonna have a serious relationship with them or something like that. Okay, so this is for you. That energy I'm picking up on is like they know they're the ones who killed the relationship. And don't pay attention. This is for those who, okay, this is what I want to say. When you're in the ego, you say things you literally do not mean. Literally. Like your ego takes over and you say a lot of BS that you don't mean. And this person regrets a lot of the things that they said to you. I just want to let you know that I feel so much regret from this person. So they could have told you like really nasty things, or they could have told you like, I don't want you. Like they could have pushed you away in so many ways. Like, don't, call me, or don't text me, or, whatever. Don't care about me. Stop caring about me. Like, no matter what you said in a loving way, they pushed away the love because they were so in the ego. Okay, this is for you. And they're regretting it now, and they're realizing that they killed something so beautiful. Okay, they killed a connection that was so, what they realize now, meaningful in their life. Okay, they didn't realize it at the time, but now they realize it because the tower came down. Okay, and it showed them a lot. Like, it showed them a lot. I feel like somebody's eyes are just opening. Like, their eyes are literally just opening. And that's why they realize now that, like, hey, I am this person that I'm with. Like, they're the only person that I actually would want to commit to. Okay? And I don't know for some of you if religion is actually playing a factor, or your spirituality, whatever, with this person. They're actually realizing now. Maybe they told you in the past, like, oh no, it's not going to work out. It's not going to work out. And now they're realizing that that doesn't even matter. Okay? But I'm really picking up that this person does want to come back to you with We got the Wheel. They want to come back to you in a serious way, and then we got the Wheel of Fortune, okay? This is the karmic wheel. This is about okay, so this person is really thinking about the past and thinking why they did certain things when it comes to you, because now they're realizing how much you mean to them, okay? And they can't shake you off. They tried so hard to shake you off, like push you away, and they can't. And they know now that it's because you are supposed to be a part of their destiny. Like you're destined to be together is what I'm getting. I think they are actually finally waking up to like soulmates or something like that, because they are so emotionally off without you in their life. They're very emotionally unbalanced. Like I said, you were the Empress energy for them, whether you're female or male. And now that you're not around, it's such a void. They feel like so lonely, and they feel like some of them feel like their life doesn't have a purpose, doesn't have a meaning, okay? And they're thinking about all the things you said in the past. Oh my God, look at that. This is the Ace of Cups. Like, this is like they want to tell you so much. And this person, whoever's energy I'm picking up on, was very emotionally unavailable. And they did not express all the feelings that they have for you. And I feel like this person really realizes now. So this is the energy I'm picking up on for some of you. So your twin was more obsessed with you in like a physical way, is what I want to say. They thought you were very handsome or attractive, magnetic. There was so much chemistry there that they thought, okay, like this is not serious. This can never be serious. They were obsessed with you, the way you look or the way something like that. Okay, so now they realize, like, no, this is love. Like, they realize that this is love. This is not just an obsession I'm having. This is not just infatuation. This is love. And I have so much built up inside of me. And they've really realized this as you haven't been communicating together, that this is love. And I want to express it, okay? This person really wants you to know how they feel, and they want to stop closing up their heart, because what energy I'm picking up on is whoever you're dealing with had a really hard former relationship before you, and it really like jaded them, is what I want to say. It really jaded them, okay? And the person also that I'm picking up on has a very dysfunctional relationship with their mother, okay? So very dysfunctional relationship, and that has really negatively affected them and the love that they didn't share with you, that they had, but they weren't able to share it with you. Mother issues is what I'm picking up on, okay? And that really, God. I messed this up. That's what they're saying. I'm the one who messed this up. This person could have blamed you for messing up your relationship. Like, you did this, you do that, you say that. Yeah. So relationships, I mean, conversations you had in the past about them talking about, you're right, I'm wrong, or you're wrong, whatever. This is about them shutting out all the things you told them in the past, and vice versa. So it isn't about being wrong or right. It's about seeing each other's perspective, because your perspective is what belief patterns you have, okay? So that's really looking at someone and not judging them for that. So a lot of ego play I see that was involved in the past communications that you had or encounters you had with this person. And it's not about, being, stupid or smart or like being ignorant or whatever it is. It's really looking at that person's perspective and realizing that they're a product of their environment, okay? And they're also a product of the environment that they grew up in, unfortunately, because some of you are dealing with someone who comes from, dysfunctional families. A lot of most families have dysfunction, guys, okay? There's no shade here going on, but I feel I'm picking up on an energy where this person, it's like they had a lot of traumatic experiences as a child, and that really messed them up, and you don't know this. Okay, they could have told you like a little bit about it, but you don't really know to the extent of what they went through, especially with their mother, is what I'm getting for some of you. Yeah. So this is what you need to do to create space for new love. And this is the message. When a thing hurts your eyes, stop looking at it. When it burns your ears, stop listening to it. And when it hurts your heart, stop justifying it, okay? So a lot of you have been trying to justify what this person is doing or whatnot, or what they're saying, what they're not doing. And it's a lot about living in the past with this person, okay? So know that even if you want to be with this new person, when it says new love, you can still have new love with a past person, okay? But you got to create space for it. And creating space is healing the past, the wounds, transmuting those energies, transmuting all those things that were said, how they called you this, how they called you that, vice versa. It's looking at someone from a higher perspective. And the only way you could do that is transmuting those energies, those old energies of the past that hurt you, and creating new love, because that's how you create it, right? Yeah, I feel like a lot of you are stuck in the old arguments and conversations. It's really hard, but then again, it's like we got to do it right. We got to create new space for new love. um, um, what is this called? Like a cleanup, okay? I'm getting water energy for a lot of you. Please use water to really cleanse the past. And forgiveness, okay? Forgiving yourself, forgiving the person. Of course, that is so key to any relationship, okay? So, guys, this is what it is. It's really about creating space for new love and burning through the past karma. At this time, a lot of you are having, a lot of you have to create space for this. So I'm picking up root energy. So root chakra work, okay? So try to do that if you're feeling yeah, like the karma, it's I don't know, I'm getting it in somebody's root chakra, okay? So work on your root chakra too. I hope you all this helped you in some way. Let me know in the comments. Give this video a thumbs up. I wish you all the best. Have a lovely weekend, and I will see you all next week. Take care. Bye.